ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today's episode, guys, we will discuss women's standards. Which standards, Hiran, I hear you ask? The double ones, guys, the double ones. And we're gonna take a look at this creature captured by Modern Women Archives. If you like red pill content, guys, go check on his channel, because all red pill contents are suffering right now due to the algorithm, and we need some attention. We like these women, right? And for already story, talking about women, a woman goes to Reddit to feel validated about her breaking up with her boyfriend. Is she right, though? Well, we know that as a basis, women are never right, but we'll take a look regardless of that. But now, guys, without further ado, let's get started.
Okay, this one's gonna be hella controversial. Why I walked out on my last first date. Last first date I went on, I met this guy off of a dating app. I had texted him for a few days and I had spoken to him on the phone. Everything seemed pretty cool. The day of the date comes and he comes to pick me up at my place. We're in the car, we're laughing, we're having a good time, everything seems good. We park and we go in to have a couple of drinks at this bar. As soon as we get into the bar, everything seems a little bit more serious and his questions start becoming a little bit more flat. So at this point, he starts referencing some of the things that I had mentioned on my profile. Now, I make my profile pretty clear because I live a very different alternative lifestyle. I travel a lot. My cultural values are a little bit different than North America, and he was not from North America. So I thought that we would align on those things. And I made it very evident in my profile that I don't like traditional dating dynamics, that I'm old-fashioned, and that I like a gentleman and more traditional old-fashioned things. Now this is where
How can you not like traditional gender norms, or not norms, but roles? I can't even remember what she said. Some mumbo jumbo. She doesn't like that, but she likes the aspect of the man being traditional and a gentleman. Guys, that definitely sounds like she is going out of her way to only reap the benefits out of traditionalism without having to provide anything. It just sounds like that.
I started to get the ick.
Oh, wow.
He starts asking me, saying, okay, so if you like a traditional this and that, da-da-da-da-da, I, as a man, know what I'm supposed to do traditionally. What do you do? And this is where I gave this man this opportunity to explain himself. I said, what do you mean?
Yeah, this is where she does everything but respond to his question, because she has no answer, right? Because she's not a traditional woman, and instead of saying one or two things, making the man understand that yes, indeed, she understands that this game is played by two people, the traditional one. Now, instead of that, she's going to go again on a mumbo jumbo, which is most of what these women talk about nowadays.
What are you asking me? What do you mean? What are you asking me?
He's asking you if you are traditional. Are you honestly retarded? Or why can't you understand a simple question comprised of 4 words?
To give him the time to think about really what he's asking me. This man keeps mumbling and jumbling himself, and he doesn't even know, and he's kind of embarrassed, but he's also trying to ask this and get the answers he wants. And something about how not all women cook and clean nowadays. So I said to him, are you looking for a woman, or are you looking for a housekeeper? Are you looking for staff? Because although those are very important life skills, I thought we were here getting to know each other.
Getting to know each other. Well, are you looking for a date, or are you looking for a financial provider and a walking ATM machine? Answer yourselves, gentlemen. What are women nowadays after?
And he keeps digging himself this bigger hole, and he keeps trying to talk about these gender things, but, you know, not in a way where anyone's really trying to get to know anyone, just in a way where he sounds like one of those podcasts. So I keep asking him, what are you trying to say?
And you sound like a raging feminism, getting on the defensive when people ask you a simple question. He didn't get on the defensive when you asked him, well, implied that you want a traditional man, meaning you want money and to be taken care of like a princess. He didn't get on the defensive. He just asked you, all right, well, are you going to play that game too? Or am I going to be the only clown that is treating you like a princess? And of course, because she is not a traditional woman, instead of simply replying or reassuring this man about her understanding the topic, no, instead she goes on the defensive because, guys, because she has nothing to back it up. She has no bunch of words to express that she really is traditional. She cannot defend herself, so the only thing she does is show her teeth and try to act all big and mighty and all scary, to hide the fact that she's completely dull and empty inside.
What are you trying to ask me? What are you saying? And then this man says the iconic line, and he looks me dead in the face and he goes, so I'm trying to get a sense of what you bring to the table. To me, this question is never going to be an acceptable question, and it's always going to be an automatic red flag and a no for me. And I looked at this man and I said, what? What? And he said, I'm trying, well, so if I'm going to pay for everything, which is, a lot of effort, what do you bring to the table? That man and I just made him uncomfortable for a second. So he could really take a moment to think about what he just asked me. And I guess this is where the...
Dude, why do you insist so much on the fact that he has to think about it? He doesn't have to think about it, you moron. He already thought about it. He knows the game. Alright? He knows the game. Men are not stupid. They know what you're after, women. They know that you just want to milk hundreds or even thousands of dollars from a guy and then leave him on red when you find the best next thing. We don't need to think about this. We already know it. And you exposed yourself by asking these stupid questions and not providing a specific answer. Alright, talking about her face, guys. What is this face, man? What is this amount of makeup? The clown for my 5th birthday had less makeup than this woman, alright? No, in fact, we had a whole team of clowns come to my birthday, and they had, altogether less makeup than this woman. What the hell is this? Hey guys, she looks like one of these characters that you personalize, Like, take a look at this face. Yes, she looks like an NPC. Holy crap, what the hell is this, guys? This is like the, customizable beginning where you choose the hair form, you choose the eyes to be more wide apart or not. You choose the nose. Look at this nose. This is like the most standard nose. This is like the easiest to draw one. So it's the one they use for characters. The eyebrows are extremely basic and simple. Look at the lips, man. These are like the NPC standard lips, that you chose to be a little bit bigger. Like, holy crap, man. These women that don't even look real and their personalities are not real, for certain, are out here, guys, looking for the Prince Charming, the traditional man that is willing to pour thousands of dollars upon them. And go to hell.
This is where the controversial moment comes in, because that's an unacceptable question and kind of an idiotic question.
No, guys, the question is not unacceptable. The unacceptable part is holding women accountable. That is unacceptable by today's social standards. You cannot do it. And if you do it, you're gonna get banished out of, society by these women. Why? Because they have no answer. They know that they have nothing to offer. They know that they are empty inside. They have no soul. They know it. They cannot defend it. So they just start to insult you, right?
I looked this man straight in the eyes and I said, it's so unfortunate that instead of you taking this time to actually get to know me and my skills, my abilities, my morals, my values, and who I am, for you to assess the kind of woman I am.
Bruh, who are you? Who are you? You are one of many. You are one of a million. Not one in a million. No, you're one of a million out of billions of women that are just like you. Up in their 30s, dating, with the only thing that they possess in this life is their stupid little career that nobody cares about. Who exactly are you? Oh, you don't get to know me. You don't know what you're missing out on. What is he missing out on? You're nothing special. You're the most basic woman nowadays. This is the majority of them. All right, you're not the diamond among coal, madam. You're nothing special. You cannot even answer one simple question, let alone your skills and abilities. Her skills, guys, her ability is breaking up a family. That is her skill. That is her super special ability.
And for you to figure out how I would show up for you in your life and how I would add and how we would blend together and contribute to one another, you sit there and ask me what I'm supposed to give to you. And I think as a man, you should not be asking anything of a woman. You should be more focused on what you can give to her than what you should take from her.
No. Even though that is true, in some way, it's only true once you get to know the woman and you know you can reliably do that. All right? We're not idiots to go out there and do this for every single woman. All right? Because then you are the clown. Also, she really is trying hard to put herself in this light of, I'm a ride or die type of girl. And then all her traditionalism and abilities and skills cannot surpass the point of answering a simple question. They cannot surpass that, guys. Oh, I'll stay with you until our last breath. I'm so traditional. Okay, can you answer one question? Well, actually, no, because I get all defensive about it, all confrontational, and I leave the date because you held me accountable to answer one stupid question. Wow, I can't imagine how big of a blessing living with this woman must be.
I ask the server, I say, hey, look, I'm on a really bad first date, and this girl comes to bring me my bill and says, you know what, girl, don't worry about it. I'm taking your drink off the bill because you didn't even drink any alcohol anyways. And that's just embarrassing, and I've been through that. She's a gem, and even offered to hustle me out the back, but I said, don't worry about it.
Well, we have Agent 007 here working as a cashier or whatever, this restaurant, right? And ready to help this woman because this woman, the waitress, is also probably a woman in her 30s that is absolutely miserable, and she's going through the same crap, right? So they're sympathetic because misery loves company. Now, she didn't even stop to think for a moment to listen to the man. Like, maybe the man was having a bad date. Oh, but he's a man. He's a big, bad man over here. And no free drinks for him, right? Women are always the victim, is what I'm trying to say, guys. No questions needed.
I'm not in any danger. Nothing like that.
Oh, thank gosh. I was just about to call the police. I thought that you're in danger. I was just messaging my buddy over there to send a gang to destroy and annihilate anyone trying to unalive you. I was so concerned about your safety. Thank you. I'll have a prayer later to thank all gods in existence throughout history that you are not in danger. Thank you.
What I definitely don't have time for is anyone who's trying to make even or is out to date someone to try to improve their life in a way from taking. We are not here for that. So yeah, at this point, I came back from the bathroom. Uber already called, walked up to him, said, I hope you find your perfect person. It's pretty clear that that's not me. So as they say,
yeah, that's pretty clear.
Onwards and upwards. On to the next one.
Well, guys, here ends the TikTok. Upwards and onwards unto our lonely grave we go. We're gonna leave this one right here to be really successful in her dates. I hope she finds that traditional man. My question is, though, if a traditional man will settle with you, honestly, well, that just means that he will settle with anybody. All right? If this traditional man that you're going after is willing to settle for a 30-year-old in her 30s, single woman that is not traditional at all, like she's the furthest thing from traditional, if he's willing to do that, well, why wouldn't have he done this with literally the billions of women who are just like you? All right, because you don't stick out in any way, shape or form. So I don't know, what makes you entitled to him is my question. Anyways, guys, I'll never get an answer to that, to be honest with you. But now, this woman, guys, already story. I ended things with this guy I've been seeing. Someone tell me this was the right decision. So not even asking, is this the right decision? No, just tell me, all right? Tell me it's the right decision. I'm feeling lots of regret right now after I called things off with a guy I've been dating since March. Since March. Guys, that is 3 months. That is nearly 4 months. Wow. 3 months, guys. Or whatever that guilty feeling is. He told me a few days ago that he wants to keep things casual with me due to the fact that he's going to Europe for 6 weeks. I can barely keep my straight face, guys. And anything could happen with other girls while I'm over there. So I don't want to get too attached to you, this guy says. So he pulled a woman move, which is going to Europe, going on a vacation and cheating, or liking to keep his options open. We covered a race story like this similarly a few days ago, where a woman was traveling and she let down a guy because she wanted to, I don't know what could happen. Yeah, she wanted the sausages. So this guy is the same. He wants the women. And he basically told this woman in the face, like, yeah, I just want to have S3X with other women. After he said that, it sort of crushed me. So I told him I want to move on, as that will hurt my feelings. I just don't know what to think right now. I'm gonna give a little credit, just a tiny bit, for you saying that you're gonna move on and that you don't want to get your feelings hurt and your time wasted. But guys, just a bit. Why? Because she regrets it. Like, why do you regret that? Why do you regret that? And why are you not 100% certain that this was the right decision, right? You have to come here on Reddit for some morons to tell you, oh yeah, girly, that was the best decision. You're the prize. You came here for that. So you're not honestly even clear about this thing, all right? And of course, guys, she says that they've been dating. I hardly believe that they were dating. They probably just hooked around and messed around, and that's it. That's that. They're not dating, most probably. This guy obviously doesn't care about dating, and he wants to meet other girl. And he's not even trying to hide the fact. Like, he's not even trying to gaslight you. He just wants it and doesn't care about you, and you're one of his many options. Chats, gentlemen, they are shared by women, right? Women, most of them don't have a problem to be sharing a chat with 7 other women. They just want a piece of chat, right? And so all together, guys, the fact that she's even not sure about this, the fact that they've probably slept around, is just a massive red flag. Even though this woman at least wasn't on the bottom rock to, you know, keep dating this man, well, keep investing in this man, even though he doesn't care about her. She already has invested, so there's no difference for her future boyfriend or a serious partner in terms of that. And she's even also not even clear about whether this was the right choice or not. Just massive red flag. Women nowadays are so lost, guys. They're so lost. Chat just messes with their brain. They get absolutely insane because of chat. All right. So that will be it for today, guys. Just one TikTok. I think you've had enough with this one we covered, right? But guys, don't worry. She's safe. She's not in danger. All right. You can sleep well at night. I knew that you will be concerned. Is this man that went on a date with her and asked her one question, chasing her to unalive her with a chainsaw or something? I know, guys, it's quite concerning. I was trembling all throughout the video, but she told us that she's okay. She's not in danger, all right? Even though she committed a crime, which is not paying for her drink and leaving the man to pay for it all. But well, that's another topic, guys. Leave me your thoughts down in the comments, guys, and I'll be happy to see you next time. Have a good one.